Greetings and salutations. Happy New Year. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope Christmas was good. If not, I just hope that you guys had a good time for the end of the year. We're in the new year. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series does not get you and you can stay notified. And like I promised you guys, I know Tower of God's on this little hiatus until the spinoff and until the main series comes back for season 4, but I got content for you guys. I got ideas for you guys. I am working on the season 3 review. It's going to be a pretty chunky one, so stay tuned for that. And that being said, I really want to talk about Grace Mircea Luslec and Adori Zahard and their importance in the story and in this arc. And I know Adori has been mentioned in blog posts, and we've seen her a little bit be mentioned in the story itself, but she's only been here officially for one chapter, and we haven't seen too much of Luslec. But I do think, based on what we know so far and the feats that they have displayed and against who they've displayed them against, Gustang and Urek Mazino, plus you can argue with Luslec a little bit, maybe some of the other family heads to some degree, but we'll just say Mazino for the time being. I think this proves a important point that a lot of us thought for quite some time, and I'm not saying everybody's on this side of the fence, but I am on this particular side of this fence because I think it makes the story more interesting, and that is the concept and idea that there are in-tower habitants, people who were born in the tower that are so special, so different, and have amassed so much power. They're actually on the tier and the level of family heads. Am I saying Adori can beat Gustang straight up necessarily? No. Am I saying Mazino was going to lose to Luslec? No. But the point is, they can hang. They're not sorry. A family head can't look at them and be like, you're a vermin, a trifle, a creature. You're nothing to me. Sneeze and you like disappear into a million molecules. They gotta put their back into it. And I think we had gotten some important displays of that. And the reason that I think that this is so imperative and important to the story of Tower of God is it allows us to see certain characters, maybe a Bayek Ryun, one of the leader of the Three Lords, Malik PGR1, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and maybe some other very high tier characters like the twins of Ha Yurin and Arihan. If they come up against a family head, they're not necessarily immediately going to lose. And this also extends to the sealed princess, Eurasia and Zahard. And this is exciting to me because more often than not, no matter what happens, I'm like, oh, it's a family head. It doesn't matter if this is the strongest high ranker of the generation or whatever the case may be. They don't stand a chance. And to me, that removes a lot of tension and suspense and makes it less interesting. I don't think there should be a lot of characters on this level and on this tier that could do it. But I do think if Bayek Ryu, for some reason, is like up against Arie Han, she shouldn't go out sorry. It shouldn't be easy, and to me that injects a lot of intrigue and interest and a lot of hype moving forward for the Tower of God webtoon. And let me know if you guys agree with that or not. And with Adori's feat of pretty much completely annihilating Gustang's entire fleet with one slash, we don't know if he's dead or not, or if he's been absolutely badly wounded by this, but it was impressive. And the fact that the order said she could do it and she came and essentially proved it to some capacity, to me adds credence and actual validity to the idea that she could really hang with some of these top tiers. And then with Luslec, it's the fact that he kept Mazino in check. Do I actually think he was going to win that fight? No. Mazino was only really at 25% or 30% boosting certain parts of his body, and he was getting warmed up. But Luslec does have a lot of spells. He did grow up and was pretty much raised along family heads and irregulars, so it wouldn't shock me if he's got the best toolkit to deal with them. Here's how I kind of see it. Going from a sports example, right? Maybe you're a basketball or you're a football, by which I mean soccer fan. And it's like my whole life I was around Michael Jordan and LeBron and Kobe and Tim Duncan, or I was around Cristiano Ronaldo, R9, Thierry Henry, Lionel Messi. And it's like, I'm not as good as them, but because I cut my teeth against them, I train with them, I travel with them all the time, the likelihood that I'm better than just the average prodigy genius out there is not shocking to me. And that's what I think Luslec kind of falls into. We've even seen him step to Ariehan way back in the past. And not to say he's stronger than them, but he can hang, and he knows, he has the knowledge and information. And I'm very happy that with this season, if there's one thing that I think that he's done a good job proving, is that some of these in-tower habitants, they are going to be a problem moving forward. Got a lot more content for you guys. I'm going to make sure I can get that February stream with the other big TOG content creators up and running, because around February 9th, I believe, should be where the last chapter officially comes out for the official readers, non-fast pass, non-raw readers. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good year, 2025. I want to hit 10K. I need your guys' help, man. I really want to hit 10K this year. I've been trying to hit 10K for the last 2 years. Just hit 5 digits. Please share this video with other Tower God fans, Tower God people, the Tower God community, and let's get my name out there, and let's build these numbers up, man. All right. Y'all be safe. You're Happy New Year. It is January 2025. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Shout out to the CBLs. That is the certified BAM lovers. But could the next year the Priests of Fire be the real CBLs? That's brilliant, gang, till I die. And a huge, humongous shout out to the tier 3s, the 5th Sen Gods. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Catan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf General, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.